Right, well, since there's still some daylight outside, I'm going to use this chance to have a look at a new locomotive. And this has just arrived in the post. And it is a big box, so it doesn't exactly all fit into shot, so, you know, I can't do much about that. And as you can see by the box, this is a Lima locomotive. This is a purple box with the gold lining all around it and the gold writing. When it first came out of the box, it used to be like a grey colour with red writing. Now it's different. Well, Lima don't make locomotives anymore. Anyway, we won't worry about that too much. And this is a Class 47. This one is 47814. And although it doesn't actually say it on here, this is actually in Virgin Trains Livery. But you can't actually see it because it's blocked off with this piece of cardboard in there. But trust me, this is in Virgin Trains Livery. So let's get it up and see what it's like. I'm just really excited about this. There we are. Okay, so the box goes to one side. And there it is. And there's some little bits of card in there as well. So we will just gently ease these out. It's not a bad idea to use cardboard, because I suppose it helps it to prevent it from breaking. And there she is, in the box, in all her glory. You see, I love this particular livery because I used to see this livery quite a lot when I was little. Nowadays, the Virgin Trains Livery has changed. And if you've seen the Virgin Trains Livery, well, I'm pretty much sure you all have. I'm talking a little bit silly there. The livery nowadays is silver, with the exception of the Class 57. Both ends of the D's locomotive are red, with a red roof and a big Virgin logo in the middle. On the exception of the Pendolinos, it's silver, red roofs, stripy doors and black around the windows. In these days, the ends of the locomotive were grey. It was red in the middle and we had white stripes in the bottom. And with the exception of the Virgin Trains logo on both sides. On the Class 47s, the 90s, the 86s and the 87s, and the coaches obviously, the logos were small, but on the DVTs and the Class 43 HSTs, the logos were bigger. And so I used to see these a lot, until they were sadly taken over by the Voyagers. And I only knew that until recently. I found it in this book. And this is it. This is an issue from last year. This is Rail Express. As you can see, this is big, so, you know, can't do much about that. And if I turn to the page that's bookmarked, which is here, this is a time traveller. This is a little article information about the Virgin Horde locomotives. Because you see, these 47s, when those owned by Virgin Trains, ran cross-country services with some coaches, which I will get some to go with this. And it does mention here that they were replaced by the Voyagers, which states here due to be displaced by the Voyagers, but they were, which is a little bit of a shame, to be honest. But anyway, who knows? Maybe, well, Virgin probably might not bring them back, but it would be awesome if they did. And this one has a name. This one is called Totnes Castle. But anyway, let's get this open and see what it's like. There we go. Oh, I have some little bit of paper in there. What's this? Oh, it's just something to sign to Lima. It's basically a thank you for your purchasing. It's basically receiving information from them. But Lima doesn't exist anymore, so they probably won't get it anyway. Okay. Now, here's the locomotive. Now, for starters, she's heavy. You know, their Lima Class 47s are really heavy. And then again, so the 31s. Well, they have to be heavy in order to pull stuff. But for a Lima model, wow, this is really cool. First of all, we have the nameplates there on both sides, and the background on them, instead of black, it's red, which is really nice. Not too sure if those like that in real life, but I'm assuming they are. The livery is spot on, and so is the Virgin logo there. We have the door there where the driver gets into to start the engine up, and a warning sign there. We have handrails going down there. We have the camera will focus, come on. Doesn't seem to want to focus today, but there are wipers on the windows. There's some more wipers there. Oh, it's focused now. Handrails down the side there. We have nice buffers. They're not sprung, but, you know, Lima didn't do this thing. But, you know, you could possibly change them to sprung buffers if you wanted to, or paint them, and put like little black marks in the middle where some of the paint has come off. There's nice detailing on the bogies as well. It's not painted, but you could do that if you wanted to. Then there's this little silver step there, which is very nice. The little windows are very cool as well, very realistic. I think we have working lights, I'm not sure. There's a possibility, but even if it didn't, you could drill some there, and fit some in by express modelers. Well, express model, should I say? Come on, say it properly. We also have, well, big couplings, obviously. You know what to expect. There's a slightly bent coupling there. They're not too bad. I mean, they're still coupled up to stock, even if the couplings are slimline. You could replace them if you wanted to. And the detailing on the roof is very nice. We've got some grills at the top with some fans underneath. We have the exhaust, where all the clagging diesel fumes comes out of, so you could weather that bit if you wanted to. The grills down the side as well are very nicely textured. You see, it's a very nice model. Not everybody might be into Lima models, but I can't really see what's wrong with them. And what I am going to be doing is building up on my own fleet of Class 47s, because I love them so much. And I will get some coaches for this one, for this depot, because, well, they were mainly used on cross-country services. But they're not now. There are still some of these Class 47s in this livery stored. I think some of them are at crew. Well, last time I went there, which was some years ago, there was one stored there. Not sure if it's still there now. If you know, post your comments below. And that's about it, to be honest. I mean, as I've said, yes, I'm going to be building up on a fleet of Class 47s, whether they're from Lima or not. Because, you know, the Lima models are really nice. And they've done a really nice job on this one. But anyway, we need to see what she runs like. Right, so I'm putting my new 47 on the tracks. Just lift the camera up. Okay. That's one bogie on. And now the other bogey's on. Some, yep, they're all on, all the wheels. Okay. Sorry, I just got my leg caught in a stool there. So, let's give her some juice. Ah yes, she runs. Well, I knew she was going to run anyway. So I suppose I was being a little bit silly. But you know. Here she comes passing through the station. Okay, well that speed isn't exactly quick, is it? So just turn up a little bit. Not much. Yeah, that's a little bit quicker. There's no problems with her. Oh, where's the focus? She's coping really well. Right, let's just park up and have a little look at her. Very slowly. Yeah, she can do that. Okay. Let's just move up a bit now. For a Lima locomotive, and what I saw, this is really an impressive piece of work. Okay, what I haven't actually noticed is that whether she has working lights or not, she's still nice, and you could easily fit some in from express models, so that's not really a problem. And you could weather if you wanted to. And like I said, I will get some coaches for this depot. I know they're made by Hornby, but I think they're either the Mark 2s or 3s, but they are, basically, those sorts of coaches over there, those type. As you can see, that is the network rail train. Well, the network rail structure gauging train I have. Not exactly finished yet, but the coaches were basically like that in Virgin livery. But how easy they are to actually get hold of, I'm not sure. So I do believe those are discontinued. So that could be an eBay job for me. But it'll be worth it. Because you see, these didn't really pull anything else. Besides, well, probably the odd rail tour or two. But these mainly ran on Virgin cross-country services before they were replaced by the Voyagers. So I'm going to get some coaches to make up a cross-country service with this running on it, because that is what I saw when I was little. But anyway, that's all I have time for today, and so I'll see you soon in the next review.